Alright guys, it's prediction time, and boy, these next two chapters are looking wild. Since we're apparently getting two chapters next week, I can't help but think they're going to be linked to the same thing in one way or another. Grey and Zeref. That said, I don't think we're going to get only Zeref and Grey duking it out. In fact, I do think we'll be getting an update on Gildart versus August as well. So Grey's trump card. That's the title of 522. We don't really know what the title of 523 will be, despite them both coming out together, so let's just focus on the title of 522. Fine, I'll stop. I couldn't resist. I've always wanted to try my very terrible Australian accent in a video, even though it's so bad it sounds nothing like Australian. Anyway, Grey fighting with Zeref is almost set in stone at this point. I mean, they're literally looking at each other in the eyes right now, and so things will get heated pretty quickly. Grey's injuries do worry me though, because he needed to keep to the wall just to stand up properly. So I question just how well things are going to go for Grey, and that's also why I believe that Grey is going to resort to his trump card very quickly. If he doesn't, he might end up on the ground before the fight's even begun. We can't forget who it is that he's actually picking a fight with. Zeref Dragneel, Natsu's older brother and the emperor of the Alvarez Empire. Zeref is the final boss of this whole arc. Even if Acnologia comes around, he's not part of the war at the end of the day. So what could this trump card be? Well, I think we've all been thinking it. A spell so powerful, even the strongest users can't survive after using it. Originally introduced by Grey's teacher, who used it to seal away one of Zeref's demons, Deliora. The spell I'm referring to is of course Iced Shell. So if we assume Iced Shell it is, well, I'm sure it would work, but Zeref wouldn't die at the end of the day. If someone ended up being able to melt it through Moondrip or any other unknown mean, well, we'd be back where we started, except he most likely wouldn't have an army backing him up. Here's what I think though, or more like it's one of the things that I believe could happen, but I won't bring up the other ones in this video, perhaps another video if people want me to. So I believe that since he's now a Devil Slayer, Grey may be able to merge Iced Shell with his Devil Slayer capabilities. More specifically, he may be able to make it stronger than the normal Iced Shell is. Unable to be broken by Moondrip, for instance. A demon's Iced Shell, if you will. But not only that, but Grey might be able to negate the energy which kills the user to destroy Grey's dark demonic side. As Inval said, he has a darkness growing inside of him. Perhaps Grey can cause the Iced Shell to actually kill that part of him. Granted, there's a good chance Grey's Ice Devil Slayer magic would die out completely if this were to happen, leaving him an ordinary ice make user once again. If it ends up happening, I think it will be a bust. Like, I don't think Iced Shell in any shape or form would work against Zeref. It feels way too easy, but it's the only confirmed trump card we know of. We pretty much know he has one more, but we don't know what it is. He did say he has a trick against Zeref, like Natsu said he had a trick against Zeref, but we don't know what it is yet. We also saw Natsu and Lucy run at high speed in some direction, and I think it's safe to assume they're going to Grey. So after Grey fails to seal Zeref away and is left with only Ice Make magic, he'll be very vulnerable against Zeref. He'll both have lost his superior magic and still be in a bad physical condition. So we might be seeing Natsu and Lucy end up with Zeref soon. Not in the next chapter, I don't think. If I had to guess, I'd say earliest chapter 524. I doubt we'll be seeing Natsu, Lucy and Happy run into Zeref next week already. That would be a bit quick paced for my taste. I'm okay with fast pacing, but that would be a bit too much if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's basically it for my prediction on Grey's trump card. So I'll be wrapping it up right here. Let me know what you think down below. Will Grey sacrifice his Devil Slayer magic in a desperate attempt to seal away Zeref for good? And as always, if you did, please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. See ya soon.